Alright, last mission, Kiev, November 4th, 1943. Although it has held the left bank of the Dnieper and 2 right bank bridgeheads since late September, the Woronezh, now 1st Ukrainian front, has been milling about with little progress, as the terrain in the Bukrin Bend bridgehead south of Kiev is woefully unsuited for tank use. Things have got bad enough for the Stavka to directly order a revision of the front's plans. Orders are orders. We'll see about those orders indeed. Our tank and mechanized troops have moved to the Woronezh bridgehead, ready to strike past Kiev from the north. If the enemy mounts a tough defense in the city, do not stop and advance along any usable roads you can find towards Vostov and Zhytomyr. We recommend secondary attacks towards Kursk and Belaya Tserkov, and situation permitting from the Bukrin Bend. We have to hold that bend. Zhytomyr turn 4, Kursk turn 4, Belaya Tserkov 6 in hold, Kiev 1, Vostov 3. Yeah, let's not do that. Since I get to spend all of my prestige here, I might just as well give these guys the biggest blaster that I can find. Those guys are beefed up reasonably nicely. Too bad you're getting into regulars, but oh. Okay, you're all pretty strong, anyhow. I can't even spend all these points. I have too much. Too much. Alright, wow, really? The one thing that I can't technically do... Oh, almost forgot about you. Is... give you... I mean, why wouldn't I do that? And Katyushas are good enough that I could just give it to them. Then take away your stuff there. Now I'll give them some recons, I suppose. How about bridgeheads? If I don't have one here, it's probably not super useful there, but that's okay. Let's do that too for easy movement. Yeah. But why would I put it there? I'll put it here for now, I guess. What about a 2? No. I'll just put it there for now. That seems nicer. And I'll actually move 1st Ukrainian all the way over there. I don't need it here at the Bukrin Bend, I guess. Ooh, they'll get a bunch of reinforcements. Pretty weak. Except the panzers, as usual. They are the most dangerous part. Luckily, I have a bunch of carts. At least 2 extra bombers. to deal with it. Easy enough. Czechoslovakian brigade. I see. Well, I will not be using it, but that is fine. That's kind of weird there. Kinda need to break through here too, towards Kursk then. Kinda not interested in using these points there. Okay, definitely not worth it. I mean, I keep trying at 3s and I keep being miserable, basically. That's what it is. I do not feel comfortable attacking this, actually. No sorry. Okay, well, it's not like a super great turn, yeah? I guess in part it's because this is actually quite terrible. Well, let's do that, since... Are they in a city? They're not. That kind of sucks because they'll actually pretty likely attack them. It's not the greatest movement I've ever seen, not gonna lie. Going all the way around like that also doesn't really entice me. But these attacks are just straight up bad. And to be completely honest, I kind of mean absolutely abysmal. I just don't have a lot of movement here because of the terrain, I guess. I don't want to go in there. Okay, well... Okay. Yeah, you actually have an O and 2, so that's actually quite fine. Let's just go in there. I really have no need to destroy those immediately, although I wouldn't want them cutting me off down there. I have to say that these air attacks have been extremely bad. But it doesn't matter. I have such a superiority that I can just pretty much do whatever I feel like, kinda. Upgrade first Ukrainian. I can spend the points. Okay. When will they get those reinforcements? Turn 3, eh? So I still have some time. These guys probably do get supplies from down there, and indeed they do. They also have some more tanks down there. I could decide to get frisky on them. Nice overrun though. Since I need Zhytomyr and Korsten both turn 4 and Belaya Tserkov only turn 6, I feel like trying to cut them off and get those places out of supply by that time is probably not a bad idea, especially if I can also disband the armies like that. And these guys don't have that much range, means they cannot destroy any rivers or something along those lines. Still would not mind attacking there, indeed. And then taking a few hits. I have a sensation some of these guys gonna get hurt pretty bad, but luckily, these guys are expendable because it's the last mission. You don't need it, but nothing I need to repair. Do I need to give them supplies? Not really. I'm actually doing fine getting extra supplies like this, although I'm sure they'll cut some of that stuff off. Now, Vostok is also not a hold objective. So the question is, what am I going to put rear guard on? What do I think they'll attack? I actually think that if... Yeah, I actually think they might do that here. On them. I'll allow them to escape. Down there. So that the AI will not get too aggressive. Which otherwise I think they might. I'm also not moving first Ukrainian. Okay, this second turn movement seems a lot better, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah. At least that went as predicted. Ha! Called it. After years of experience with how the AI is going to behave. I surrounded 3rd Panzer. Okay, the tricky part is that they got all this mud there now. And all that mud means that me trying to cut them off suddenly no longer works. As... bullshit. Come on. I desperately need to get closer with whatever I've got here in order to make my quota. I think I can take Kursk though. Zhytomyr is probably a bit less tricky. Hopefully. No. Now I got a 3 suppression, eh? Actually, let's attack even on a 3 because I'd rather have me attack it than having the city be demolished. Okay. Yep, I will actually cut, despite that putting them in a pretty bad spot. That's okay, they probably don't have that much in the back. Well, you're dead. Sure, let's make rearguard cheaper. I really don't mind. The tricky part is they will get some reinforcements, and that they will get those reinforcements is a bit unfortunate. It's not going to be the end of the world. Well, certainly. The thing is that I just need to try and weaken the Germans so much that they decide that attacking and or moving is not worth it. Getting hurt on those 3 still hurts, regardless. There's a slight chance it'll be useful, so... in those cases... Yeah, there's no supplies getting in through there, so I'll probably have to resupply those, but I guess once again also I'm not moving first Ukrainian. If I have to switch them out, I will. They'll put something else in there, no doubt. Can I put a tank force in there? No. Turn 4 only. They're gonna deploy a bunch of stuff there. They'll probably even attack Zhytomyr then. Now that I'm thinking about it, I actually don't see a way they will not attack Zhytomyr. Yeah. They're gonna dump all those units. Yeah. And only one suppression. It's actually pretty crazy that that's what they can do. Not gonna lie, oh. Well, let's start there and put the cavalry in there. Let's move said cavalry and over on these. Really? That's where you're going? Wow. Okay. Neither of these two can actually deal with that. Why can you now no longer counterattack? That's very weird. Is it because they're too tired or something? It's quite a strange thing. I mean, I can give them this, but... certainly I'll be doing that. Trying to prevent them from getting somewhat closer. All this damn mud. It's kind of weird though. Just really have to, I guess, hope they cannot take that now. At least these two will be out of supplies. Yeah, these units are pretty useless. I mean, not completely useless, but... Where are they getting their supplies from? There, so there's really no way I can really do something about that. I'll just leave them there, at least for the moment. So attacking seems to be of little use. They didn't even seem to attack that, so it kind of feels like once again, at least luckily, the AI feels the balance of power is shifted too much in my favor. Which I'm not complaining about, I can tell you that. Sweet. No new intel, eh? Well, I also do need to take that, and it's also a holding objective. Which effectively means not getting the overrun at 90. I'm not gonna lie, it does hurt a bit. Yeah, at least they're fully suppressed. That actually helps my case a little bit because it makes it easier for me to keep a hold of this objective. Now being entrenched in the city like that. Also not gonna let them escape for nothing there. And here. So they do have those guys up there. I guess I could try to go and defeat them. We have 7 turns for this mission. Whoa. Okay. Let's cut off Second Army, so they can't do anything there anymore. Don't yet have a real connection. What are the odds? Marginal. We'll see. I don't think they have the strength to get to the Bukrin Bend even now, but who knows? Huh. Actually kind of crazy that it's still a 4-0 even then. I think I can continue here. I think that's fine. We can play it out a bit. I'm not worried. And I can now start going after these guys here. There's also no way they can get into that city and start harassing me, I suppose. Certainly I'll put you in rear guard, even though I don't actually think that these guys will go back. Okay, I do have the rail line running up, and you can go there. What I would be doing is I'm not gonna risk the bend, but I do like attacking that and causing some havoc. Bit late to the party. That's fine. Yes, let's take them down. And move in there, that should make it somewhat easier for some of these. Funny that I actually need to do some set piece attack here. Wow. Kill them. And now I can attack these. Take no prisoners. Take those supplies. There is unfortunately no way for me to get second army now. Trying to beat them through these forests is also not a particularly great idea. I just also straight up can't, so. That would be it. We get no cats in our neighborhood. After some difficulty breaking out of the Woronezh and Bukrin Bend bridgeheads on the Dnieper, the rapid and relatively unopposed liberation of Kiev and the speedy collapse of the vaunted Panther Line marked the end of a tough but ultimately massively successful 1943 campaign. These events also opened a new promising chapter of the Red Army becoming a force no one had believed it could ever be. Yeah. And there we have it. I can end the campaign here. I didn't take this, but in reality I did. So sad. Oh well. We got the Kiev or Kursk or some medal. Because I have no clue what it says even now. I can guess, but both Kiev and Kursk could be this for me. Oh well. That's it. That's the Soviet side. So let's turn to the German side and see what this one has to offer. The funny thing about this stuff is that the German side is supposedly a different campaign called Zitadelle. So, named after the operation. yeah, thanks for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.